one last thing that we are about to do, whoops, it was a bit too early here, is we're going to add WooCommerce store, because WooCommerce is a free shopping, e-commerce shopping cart tool, e-commerce tool actually, where you can sell digital products as well as obviously like actual products. And for our Geek Herring, we are planning on adding a merch store with all the awesome things. So basically, if you want to install WooCommerce, you just simply have to go to the plugins page, like to the plugin section of WordPress. Man, how difficult can that be? And then go to add new, as we've talked about, search for WooCommerce, install and activate it. Now you see on the left hand side you have to, I did that already up front because we've installed plugins already. So once you've activated them, you see those two sections on the left hand side, where you can set up all the things for WooCommerce, or you can see here at the top it says run the setup wizard, and I'm going to do that now. So we are based in Austria. That's at least for this purpose right now. I'm adding my address. We're charging in euros. We're planning on selling physical and digital products. I will also be selling products or services a person. We won't do that. And you go through this entire thing. For that particular thing, I'm just using that. We don't want to use Klarna. That's an invoice type of thing. We can use Stripe. Offline payments, we don't want to do that. So you walk through this wizard as you would. We're not gonna add that now. Continue. Don't want to add it to MailChimp. I don't want to have automated taxes because we can't charge taxes anyway. I really don't want to install Chatpack because I don't like Chatpack. I'm skipping this step. And when you're done with it, you can basically start and create a product. But the thing is, since we want to go, we want to sell t-shirts, and obviously I don't want to, I hate Chatpack. Why is it doing that all the time? So what I do then is go to the install plugins. I skipped this step, people. Go to Jetpack, deactivate Jetpack, because in my opinion it makes the page really, really, really slow. Then okay, we don't have SSL on that page, that's why it is not working. Deactivated Jetpack plugin. Okay, did I not set that up, or is it just not? Okay, since it's on my taste area, I didn't install the SSL. I didn't install the SSL certificate, but it will be on the actual page. But obviously when you have an online shop, you need everything to be secure. That's why you need an SSL certificate. In order to make that work, you will have to look at your hosting. So with SiteGround, it's really easy. You can do that in the cPanel and activate it there. If you have anything else, most of the time it's included already. So basically, just check on with your hosting, because those are the guys who organize SSL certificate for you. I would do that before I install WordPress in general, so that you don't have to switch everything else up afterwards. I don't want Chatpack notifications to be here. So in order to get rid of those notifications, I deactivate that WooCommerce services, because that's basically what brings me annoying messages besides the ones that make sense because SSL certificate makes sense and that here makes sense too. Anyway, back to WooCommerce. So since I mentioned that we want to have physical products as in merchandise and t-shirts, we found a supplier where you can connect to WooCommerce and then create the designs, and they screen print it for you, and then they ship it for you also, which is nice. So we just create the shop surroundings and all the designs, and everything else runs through Printful. So in order to connect your shop to Printful, you just have to sign up for an account. I just did that for my page because basically I already set up a Geek Herring page and I'm not going to show you that now. So since I need my own shopping cart with time anyway, that's why I'm going to do that one now. So as you can see, you have to sign up for Printful. We've done that already, and then we're going to create a store. And I can choose my platform here. I will obviously connect it to WooCommerce because that's what I have. That's just information how I would do that with SiteGround. And I already have an existing store, so they do have a plugin. Where is my plugin? Okay, apparently it's in the shop. I thought I downloaded it, but I'm apparently just a bit old in the head. So I'm going to install the Printful plugin, and we've seen how I've done that already. Yeah, plugin, right. Printful I want to have. So that's a Printful integration for WooCommerce. We're installing that. And once we have installed it, which also takes a while, meep, we're going to activate this. And you see on the left hand side there will be a Printful tab. Then again, in order to connect it, we need to add the API key, which I basically cannot show you because you can then use my shop for your purposes. But I'm still going to go back here, connect. Hang on. You need an yeah. Whatever it says here, we're going to do that now. Settings. Okay, I have to go to, let's go back to the Printful tab. It says your site needs to enable WooCommerce API so that Printful can connect it. Go to blah blah blah. That link is not working, but I typed in I copied it and pasted it there, which does still not work. It will be in the, I think in the advanced tab, and then legacy API, enable that, and then go back to Printful, and now it does work, you see. So I connect here and approve that, because Printful can then read and write. And I log in with my existing account. And I connect that to my store. So now we've connected a store. Or we've created a store. And the next step is we can design our products. So as you can see here, why on earth that is called Geek Herring. I'm not sure because the website is called like that, but I can call it Moni Rocks Your Socks, and save that here. Going back to the store, you see now what the store is called, and then you can simply go here and click on add. And then you have all the options of shirts and things. So Printful offers t-shirts for men and women, and hoodies, also leggings. And if you go here, they have kids clothes and accessoires. That's my French. We can sell trucker hats, snapbacks. They embroider the snapbacks. That's pretty cool. And tote bags, or bags in general. And they have separate stations from where they ship their stuff. So it could be shipped from the EU, then they ship it from Latvia, or they ship it from the US, and I don't think it's from Los Angeles, but from maybe Chicago. I'm not sure right now. However, yeah, you can click through there, so whatever you want. Also socks. So Moni Rocks Your Socks means you will be able to buy some socks or some Geek Herring. Unfortunately, they don't sell fish, plushies. But let's go back and choose a shirt, for example. Also, you can design swimwear. But for this particular case, I'm going to design a shirt. So you can either, so here you can see where it is stocked. So if you want it to be stocked in both, then depending on where your customer is located, they will, the closest shipping center will produce the shirt and then ship it to you, which is pretty cool. So here you can say if you want it to be printed or if you want it to be embroidered. That's obviously not as big, because have you ever seen a sweatshirt that is embroidered all over? I didn't, so here you go. And then we can start picking whatever we want and what sizes we want. I don't want white shirts. I like the heather ones, maybe not the forest. Heather Midnight. I like the heather shirts. You can then also upload a file. For that, I would suggest that you create Vexo files, because they have the appropriate, they are the best quality for stuff like printing on t-shirts or in general. Or you can add a text right here. Since I don't have a clipboard right here, I'm going to just add whatever we have here on our shirt. So you can choose if you just want regular if you just want a regular font on your t-shirt, then you can choose that here. We're going to make it yellow, no, red. Oh, I'm going to be blind. Let's make it yellow on a blue shirt. You can click here and drag it around. You can also make it bigger so that it fits. The nice thing, oh, that's not working here. You can see that there are these anchor lines so that you know when you're in the middle. And you can also add another text. Critical Geek Culture Podcast. That one could be of not as like, make it smaller. And then you can reduce the size here also. Go as far as it goes so that it still fits. And you can click it separately and drag and drop it around. You can also change the color for that if you want that. Or you just create your file and then upload it here. We can. Is there a fish? Oh, maybe a fish emoji. A poop emoji. We're going to add the pile of poop because it's funny. He looks so excited. Look at him. think that looks amazing. I think we really should use that. And for that particular thing, you can see that you can align it to the printed area, so that's in the middle, and you can align it. I never know what's horizontally and vertically. I always get it wrong, so but you know what I mean. I think we should really put that one into our store. And when you're done with the design of your shirt, or if you've just simply uploaded your file, you can go to proceed to mockups. Wow, man, lifestyle mockups cover. Those are new. And then you can decide what mockup pictures you want in your shop. So I'm pretty much genderless, or it doesn't matter. Everybody can buy our things. We don't want gender to limit us. So I always use most of the time I use just a wrinkled mockup, because who needs to iron their shirt? And then you can go to proceed to description, and then you can add the name Geek Herring. I'm not calling it poop shirt. And then click on metric, because I'm in Austria. I have no idea about inches. And I always want to know what size the shirt has. So you can change the copy here if you want, and then you can click to pricing, and then you can add as much, how much profit you want to make for your shirt. We're leaving that as it is. Maybe just put it to a price that's not as weird as the other one looked like. And then you can say if you want to publish it immediately to your store, which makes sense. And now I'm submitting it to the store. And we're gonna wait a bit. Wait a bit. And basically we can already check out here. That's not yet done, because otherwise it would be in stock and not really private. So it's still transferring the data over. And as you can see here now, that was too quick. We can now view it in our WooCommerce store, and boom, already do we have our first product in our online shop. And you could basically go on and order it right here, so you can choose whatever color you want your shirt to be and what size, and we obviously have to change a bit around when it comes to the buttons, because as I mentioned previously, they all have kind of some different kinds of tags that they used. And then a button can be various things. A button can be a link that is transformed, that is styled with CSS. A button can be an input form that is styled, but whatever outer tag it is always influences, and what other style sheets are out there influence whatever is here. So yeah, and after we've added all our products, we basically have a functioning online store. If you don't like the sidebar here on this product, you can edit the product itself. You can also go in and edit the copy in the products. So that's again on the side, left hand side in the product section. And if I say the word one more time, then I don't know, Beetlejuice is gonna come or something. So I don't want to have a sidebar here, so that's why I'm choosing that. You could also use the DV Builder on that page to make it a bit more fancy, but basically it would just influence whatever is below. So let me show you that real quick. So if you use the DV Builder now and we go to the Visual Builder, you will see that you cannot really change a lot around where the product picture is, or where the copy is, or where the product itself is. Hang on. Yeah, I don't want to start building. So you can see here there is not a lot happening, but where you could change it is here in the description box, at least when you want to do basic changes. So right now, I'm not going to go into detail how you could change all of that up, because you can, but that's gonna take a bit of a longer tutorial, which I'm not gonna go do. I'm just here to help you produce something really quickly. So as you can see, that's just where you can work on with Divi Builder if you really want to use the builder. Otherwise, you can just leave it as it was. Go back to edit the product and don't use the builder at all in the products. That's fine too. So yeah, and once you have created all of the products, we use the default editor for that. Yeah, you can connect it to your store and have a functioning online store. As you can see here, there are some settings that you have to walk over and make sure that you've set up all right, so that then everything runs smoothly. But that's a quick intro on how you can, let me just update that one because we at least removed the sidebar. I'm going to show you that one now when it loaded. Yeah, and you see the sidebar is gone, and you can I really love that shirt. It's the best shirt in the world. Yeah, and people can then, let's just say, add it to cart, and proceed to checkout. Let me add that here. The shipping is not working. We have to look into that in detail. But also I didn't really read what it was standing there. So basically, read while you install it, and then you will be a smarter person. I'm telling you this. So yeah. But that's how you can create an online shop pretty quickly with awesome merch. And if you want to have if you want to use a company with Printful whose shirts are not like totally, how do you say it, against all mankind, Amanda did a lot of research, and Bella and Canvas seems to be doing quite okay. Gildan, on the other hand, not so much. So if you want to have somewhat okay shirts, then you can go with Bella and Canvas. And yeah, combine WooCommerce with Printful.